Hello and welcome to Life with Rex, episode 198, one of these short pre-going to work live streams that I do sometimes. Now, I need to briefly exit the room. I'll be right back. That's fine. Right. But yeah, today's been alright. So far, we've got another VHS tape. If you've been paying attention to the second channel, we had an arrival today. It's Silence of the Lambs. A lot of people keep asking me why I collect these because it's fun and you know, it's a very cheap hobby. This was 97 pence. You know, it's not an empty sleeve or anything. Tape included. So, I've got that one arrived. I've got another tape arriving probably tomorrow as well. So like I said, for the price that these things sell for online, it is very easy to get into them as a collector. Yes, and 200 will just be, granted, it won't be the world's longest live build or anything. So the way this will work is you'll get this live, and then there won't be any live stream tomorrow before work. I'm just going to chill out and play games during that time. Because, of course, as I've said before, that is my other hobby. 1 second, let's look on for something. We're going to be continuing the randomized sorting today. I'll be leaving a bit earlier because I want to jump down to CEX. Of course, that's where I buy all my used games and stuff. And, you know, you can go in there with £5 and walk out with like 10 games. So I go daily on my way to work, so I have to pass it. And I've picked up quite a few good games recently. These are the most recent, like, PlayStation 2 games I've picked up. Some brilliant games. I have actually had a go at a couple of these. Last night after the stream, I sat and played the Men in Black game for a bit. So, you know, there's some good games. And, of course, I know you are subscribed to Scooter, but if anyone interested, you can check out my secondary channel. That's Rex Collects. And it's just anything else I collect, mostly media, physical media, that I don't feel... I debated bringing those videos onto this channel, but I don't know how you would have felt about that. Plus, I wanted it to be an experiment separate from this, so that's why those videos don't appear on here. I'd also like to warn everyone that I don't know what time I'll be home tonight, but I will still stream. So the live stream may end up being at, like, you know, 11:30, 12 at night for 30 minutes. But yes, we're nearly at 200 streams and we'll be at over 300 by the end of the year. I might be wrong on that one. I would imagine, right? There's 365 days a year. I have streamed most days this year. Probably maybe there's 20 or 25 days I haven't done it. I've been interested in the math, but there's been days where I've streamed 2 or 3. In fact, there was one day where I streamed 4 times. That's 4 different streams. So I'm curious to see how that one would math out. But also last night, I finally got around to trying out my VHS player with some of the tapes. Works brilliantly. Sat last night and watched The Shining on VHS after I played the Men in Black. And guess what? It works great. So I'm quite happy with that. And you know, I'm building a bit of a collection. Like I said, I've got another one coming in the mail. So yeah, I'm gonna make a little curated thing of certain movies on that format. So I'm gonna quickly jump to the toilet. And never actually, we're gonna open up this because I've not mentioned what this is, but it's something pretty cool. And yes, it's Lego related. Going to. I don't know. I don't have one of those. I don't have an Amazon account. No, mine's a normal one. Mine, I didn't have to register mine like that. They just gave me a PIN number and said, off you go. They just gave me a PIN number and that was it. You'll have to phone them. As soon as you...
Hello. Hi. On Wednesday, that would be fine. Right. What time do you want it in it? About 9 o'clock. Right, that's super. And that's for Wednesday coming. That's brilliant. Thank you, love. Thank you. Sorry about today. It's just been way over my head. That's what happens when you get to Christmas. Right off. Thanks. Bye. I've got to be at Wednesday, Stephen.
Right, I think I'll need to make my own way back then.
If I didn't get it back, I'm putting a written Wednesday at 9 o'clock.
Aye, but I take it you can't drive it today. I'll out of MOT.
I can, I can drive it as long as it's booked in.
Alright, that's I'm wondering if I'd have to.
Yes, I can drive it.
That's
As long as I'm booked in. Because it's only due to the first day of it.
okay. Right, I am back. Where are we at? You're guessing it's a custom minifigure. Well, let's see. I know what it is, and obviously. Well then, Scooter, if you're guessing custom minifigure, what is it a custom minifigure from? What is it? I'm curious to know if you can get that far. Right, any direct guesses? Excuse me. I gotta put this case back because I was watching this last night. Again, that movie has a different type of atmosphere on that platform for watching it. Do you know what, you are going to regret saying that? Because, well, the figure that's in here is an official minifigure. This is Paploo. It's one of the Ewoks from 2002. I saw it going cheap on eBay. I'll give you guys an up close. I saw it going for like, usually that's like a £10, £15 minifigure. I saw it going for £7. It's like, well, my Battle of Endor does have some Ewoks. In fact, you probably can't even see any. Is there any Ewoks out on it right now? Maybe I've not put the Ewoks back on yet, but I don't have a lot of the Ewoks. Granted, Lego have never went absolutely nuts with Ewoks that many times, so it's just another Ewok to have. So that Ewok will go there. I do have a couple other Ewoks. I've got the ones that come with that set, and I've got one up here. This one is part of the complete saga and counts as the Wicket minifigure in the game. If you guys want to see me doing episodes on this, there's an episode coming out later today. That was a rumor at one point that people weirdly enough took seriously, which I never quite understood. To me, it was obvious that an Ewok battle pack was a load of nonsense. We did get an Endor battle pack in 2012. I remember getting those at Toys R Us. It's one of those ones that I will be picking up at some point to have again. I should also point out I'm simultaneously getting ready for work. I was saying this in the video that I made for... Sure. I was saying that obviously if you've watched my second channel, which is called Rex Collects, and we do like the vintage media and stuff like that, the VHS, the Blu-rays, the Xbox and PlayStation 2 stuff, and others, that what I was saying is we're getting a new one next year. All right. What I was saying is I'm going to be stopping at CEX on the way to work, so expect another pickups video later because I've recently been doing that a lot more. It's my other slightly less expensive hobby until you start looking at certain games that were on those consoles. I was hanging out with a friend a while ago and they kind of assumed that all the games on these consoles were quite cheap. I was slightly shocked when you start looking up what some games are worth on those consoles. Like, see if it was in his mind, right? See if it was a console from like the 70s or 80s, right? A lot of those games are quite rare on some of those consoles. But in his mind, an Xbox 360 and a PlayStation 2 are not going to have like idiotically viable games. There is games for the PlayStation 2 that are worth like thousands, weirdly enough. There's one or two that have hit that price point. I think the most well-known PlayStation 2 game that's worth idiotic money is Kuon. Like Silent Hill, for example, in that game, one of those games on there is like 175 quid. You've got Rule of Rose, which is like £200 or £300. So I don't own any of the games that are worth that goddamn much, but I do like you know, for £1 I picked up the Men in Black game yesterday for £1. If even was a bad game, I'll still do something with it. Also, I do collect retro formats and some current formats. I know that's again my other channel would do that kind of thing. I'm just making sure I have things on me for when I do decide to leave. But yeah, in fact, keeping an eye on time. What time is it? Well, email. Right, I ordered from Temu for the first time ever. And they're just letting me know, oh, hey, by the way, your things, they're on the way. That's good. That helped. Just sorting out some of these wires here, but yeah. So today is the 27th, right, of July. My new estimated day for the room tour video coming out has changed. We finally have a new estimation date for me to work with, because I'd rather have a date, like a time frame to work with. Granted, that didn't go so well last time, but at the current time, that date is we're going with the 10th of August, give or take, because I see that as being a lot more doable. Like that, I will be keeping all of this, getting rid of it. So I'll come back later. I'm hoping for us to do what we done last night, because that was quite good. We managed to go into some of those bags and more or less miscellaneous parts where I'd put things in storage. And we were able to get some sets built up again. You know, for example, we got that Pharaoh's, all the Pharaoh's Quest stuff kind of sorted. It's nice, got a little corner of it now. Something else I need to do is do some stuff with the glass case. Some of that stuff needs sorting. So again, the live stream later on, we could really have a bit of fun with. So, you know, $1.99 will have some good stuff in it. But as I said, this will probably one of my shorter live streams. Just, yeah. Got this as well. This is something I dug out because I was looking through some of the tapes I had from my previous week. I collected and bought some. And I found this, and this will be making a video to explain this, because someone asked me, like, what are the long-term problems with VHS tapes as a collector? What's happened to this one? So that's going to be a video that I upload later, or tomorrow. That depends if I pick up anything good at CEX that ends up being in a pickup episode. Right, I'll be right back. Do what? It means of you. And you have to be standing against a white wall, and you can't wear your glasses, and your face must be visible. Aye. I'm trying to get ready for work. What is it? I don't know. I didn't have to do this. You might have to go into Barclays to talk to them. What's the number on your card? I don't know. Mine doesn't have that many numbers. I don't know. You've got 4 different numbers on that card. Right. Right. Yeah, man, that's fine. This live stream is going to be ending in a few minutes anyway, just because I got to go. If I want to make CEX, I have to kind of leave at a certain time. Because, like, I have to go this way to work, but I can go this way up, then CEX, and then, like, down again. So, slight detour also the time I'll spend in there trying to decide and make decisions, because I am extremely indecisive. Yo. But, yeah, we're going to be prepping to end in a moment just because I've got other stuff to go. But, yeah, on my way to work, I'll check that out, see what they got for sale in there. And that's pretty much really it. I'm going to put this controller on with the other 360 stuff. But, yeah, like I said, if you follow the second channel, there'll be a pickups video later there to CEX. I'm bound to buy something. And later on, we'll have stream 199. And then, of course, tomorrow we'll do stream 200, but we'll do the live build. Today wasn't too bad, though. We did add a new figure to the display that I recently bought, that Ewok over there, Pat Blue, so that's quite cool. But, yeah, I will see you guys in the next stream. Thank you very much for watching. See you.